Hey folks, Gary coming to you from Fairborn, Ohio. Today I'm going to be adding a tow hook from Vintage Motorsports. Why a tow hook on my car? I plan to put it on the track. Also, heaven forbid I need a tow. This gives the tow driver something to hook up to without having to get up under my bodywork on the front of the car, so it just prevents some damage. And plus it just looks pretty badass. It makes it, even if you don't drive it on the track, it makes it look more like a track car, because this is what track cars have. Super thick. This is not a decorative piece, although it does look pretty damn sexy to me. It is a functional piece. So I've talked to Brian and Jay over at Vintage, and they reassured me that you can in fact use this to tow a car, and many of their customers do that actually track their cars. So we'll get this bolted onto the car, and then hopefully we never have to test it out, but hey, it's there if we do. All right, see you guys under the car. Super sturdy. Talked to Jay at Vintage Motorsports, and he said some of the folks that actually put their cars on the track use these. So it's not just a decorative piece, it can be used for towing the car. How does that benefit you? Several ways. One is, if God forbid you ever you break down and the tow driver needs to tow you up on a truck, you've got a tow hook that's out here versus under here, which could end up damaging your bodywork. So getting it out, getting a tow driver to hook out here would be beneficial to you, at least until he can get you up on the truck and get you strapped down properly. Two, if you decide to put your car on the track and you need a little assistance to get back to the pits, that's what this is for. Again, you don't want them hooking under here because you can damage the bodywork depending on how high up the strap goes towards the tow truck that's actually towing you around. Third thing, and I didn't realize this, but I posted a photo of it on the Backdraft owners group, and one of the guys commented that this is kind of his, if this touches the ground down here, that's his warning that he's going to probably end up touching his bodywork within a few millimeters. So he uses this as kind of an early warning system to prevent scuffing the front of his car on a curb or entering a kind of a steep incline driveway. Anyway, on to the install. Nothing major here. This bolt up here on the top, it goes through just above the sway bar. That's a metric bolt. I replaced it with a 5/16 grade 8 bolt, 3 inches long. Flat washer under there, grade 8 as well, and then I used Nylox on the back and flat washer. These are 3/8 by 1 inch flat washer again, and Nylox on the back, all grade 8. You will need to drill these 2 holes. You need to do that. You need to get this lined up before you start drilling. So what I did is I bolted this one in first. I made sure this was lined up. This is where your tie-down straps go if you're towing the car on a trailer, or in a trailer. It just straps the car down to a trailer. And then I try to make sure this line up here was ran parallel to the line of the frame up here. So this hole is pre-existing. You'll have to drill a hole, not through the tow hook, but through your original tie-down point on the car. So pretty straightforward. Just take your time, line it up right, use good quality grade 8 bolts, Nylox. I also, even though I use Nylox, I put a little bit of Loctite on them as well. I don't want anything going anywhere. And that's it. If you see this on a product, it's quality, and this is Vintage Motorsports. As far as I know, this is a Vintage Motorsports exclusive part for the Backdraft, so you won't find it anywhere else. Jay and Brian at Vintage Motorsports came up with this for their bills, and now they're selling them and I was lucky enough to get one. So anyway, Jay, Brian, thank you very much for turning me on to this piece. I think it'll make my track days a lot better. Heck, it even looks pretty sexy on the car. Last note, you do not need to remove the front left tire to get this on the car. Just turn hard left, and you've got plenty of room to work in there. Okay, that's it, folks. Have a great day, and I hope this helps some of you out, and hope to see you out there. Cheers.